Hit him!
Very aggressive.
Whoa,
oh,
exactly
shots fired. Happened. Okay,
shots fired.
Okay, so
whoa! TOS! TOS! Yes. Oh my God! Look, they're on his ass. They're catching him. Guys, we're 6 minutes in. We're 6 minutes in. Oh my God! Look at this fucking truck, bro. Yes, GTA shit. Yes. Here we go. So what is this guy wanted for? It doesn't even say. Poquito? Come on. Sometimes they're boring, chat. Sometimes they suck. Shooting? No. What the
Seeing
fuck?
obvious signs of damage to the truck there on the front end as we are now on Surface Street. State College.
Oh, it's the same one, different broadcast. Same one, different broadcast.
91 freeway here. So we're in like the Fullerton, Placentia area.
North Orange County. Sure.
Yeah, North Orange County. That's Anaheim PD. By the way, Anaheim PD did not want CHP to take over.
Oh my God.
Even though CHP is there helping out in the air, Anaheim PD wanted to hang on to
this guy's
chase,
so much better. I don't know who we were with
is.
before, but shout out this guy.
I'm getting again some of those details here from the Anaheim Police Department as soon as we can.
What the fuck?
Someone in that big rig, you know what?
Shit, if I killed someone, I'd be like this too.
Right.
But as far as we
look,
know,
he's got to skedaddle the fuck up out of there.
I mean,
he's cooked. You can see the police lights
right now through the city of. We believe this is northern Anaheim and Fullerton.
Oh my God! I thought it was about to be a crash, but it was a bridge. Oh my God!
Right behind him. If we can widen that shot for us, Marvin.
Yeah, let's go, helicopter people. You get paid for this shit. Let's go.
It's curious to see.
Hey, that's what we like to see.
On the street like
hey.
Have a clear path. No cars coming
either
direction.
This is so bad, though. Hey, Kai, sorry, we got a little distracted. But we are doing more battles.
See, how this will come to an end.
Anaheim.
The want is assault with a deadly weapon on a big rig.
Assault with a deadly weapon.
It's unclear what the circumstances were, so...
That's okay, Scooby. Just sign back in, ding dong.
The end of this, and hopefully pull this person over, but it looks like they're not complying, and we have a whole...
Pull him over? He's been driving 5-10 miles down the fucking block, running away.
On surface streets. They're not driving recklessly. We haven't seen them driving recklessly. As we've seen this week, a lot of that's for sure.
So is he driving the speed limit?
But
how are they not getting him then?
Driving a little faster than speed limits, obviously.
Yo, they gotta beef up the cop cars to be able to like smack into them, bro. They gotta, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cop cars gotta be like heavy duty, so you can like fucking spin them out and just stop the fucking crash.
And some of the other agencies, especially up in LA County,
so
they're not, as we go through that red light there, they're not likely.
Yeah, not reckless driving, but drive through a fucking red light, bro.
Hang on to this because
60, yeah, he's going 65, bro.
It's interesting.
Shit, that's how I get to school. 65, 70.
We're now southbound
75.
The next,
Tell him to turn
off
and see
was
if he's stream sniping.
We're going to come back up to the 91.
Turn left if you're stream sniping, Daddy.
If he gets back on the 91. And we're, again, still kind of working to figure out where this started exactly, but it is Anaheim, right? And we're kind of now circling Anaheim.
Oh my God! The cop car was standing in the middle of the road, man! Oh, I guess to stop traffic. I see. Stop the fucking driver!
LA County there for a second almost, and then turning back around and coming back here on the 91 freeway. Again, lots of those police officers behind him.
Oh my God! Here's where all hell's gonna break loose. He's on the highway now.
So yeah, so
let's go. Pick up the pace, yo.
Being assault with a deadly weapon on a big
W angles, the chat.
And as they pick up
oh my God, XQC's in the chat. XQC, pull over. XQC's watching this now. Juicer's in chat. Mods, I'm chicken.
Almost 90 miles per hour now on the 91 West. And it started in the Orange County area in Anaheim. As far as we know, this is a white Chevy Silverado that police are chasing tonight. Again, the Anaheim Police Department chasing this car and not the CHP. The CHP above
hey guys, does this work?
Their fixed wing, but they've been through different areas of Orange County.
#ADHD?
North Orange County, as far as we know. Anaheim and Fullerton area, and they got back on
this
the
guy's not crazy. He's kind of driving normally. He's just driving faster than the cop.
Yeah, which is kind of indicative of they don't really know where they want to go.
Can I pull the chat out?
On and off the freeway the whole time. That's You're not. It's interesting because geographically they don't seem to want to get very far away from North Orange County, and we're exiting here. And so this is, let's see, what major is this? This is going to be, I think, State College.
Yeah, and you wonder why they do this, right? Why do they keep doing this where they get off surface streets, maybe hoping to lose police, but you would think because they have to drive slower and go through intersections like this, that they wouldn't do that.
Come on, man.
On the freeway
I don't understand how like another cop isn't waiting right here to hold them off. Like,
because they are
especially when they go in a straight line for a long time. Like, I don't get it.
In the Anaheim area, that's why Anaheim police are.
Oh, I'm blocking the leaderboard.
It's unclear. Yeah, they've been running multiple red lights, and police right behind them. I wonder if we can pull the shot out one more time, Marvin, and just show us how many units are still on the ground behind this thing, because earlier we saw a number of units. It looks like they are, okay, there's more than one.
There's two!
Spread out more than
1, 2!
Yeah, and I don't know if that's
3, 4! Oh my God!
And Marv, if you can go back to the right just a little bit.
Why are they not just speeding up? Like, what are we doing here, huh?
Police truck right
what
there.
the fuck are we doing here?
That is a police vehicle, but it is clearly unmarked. So you've also got potentially detectives involved in this now too.
Oh my God, I have too many tabs, bro.
Won't know until we know is
Perry
if
first.
This was a fresh incident, right? Did this happen today? This
I'm second.
Did this just happen? Is this a situation where they were surveilling this guy?
Oh, for sure. And was it an investigation?
Right, right. And so we don't know all those details. We've not been able to get a hold of the Anaheim Police Department. We're texting, calling, leaving voicemails, all of that. But you imagine they're busy right now.
Oh my God!
Sort all of this out as we are northbound on State
TikTok
College.
can't really see it.
Approaching
TikTok, do you want to watch this?
Will be our next kind of major city. Well, now we just made a turn, but right, and trying to get around that traffic. And that's
God, he almost hit someone, man.
I mean, any pursuit is dangerous, but we are not going at like ridiculously high speeds that we've seen. But he is still trying.
Yeah,
to
I've seen faster, bro. I've seen like guys. We've seen people going like 100, 200. Are you kidding me?
To, get through some of those areas where this guy has.
Wait, I'm verified, so my thing will pop up. I'm gonna say.
We've got, a lot of law enforcement helicopters on this.
Looks
like CHP's helicopter pulled off. Well, you've still got the fixed wing, and you've still got Angel that are overhead.
Still in the air, okay.
Yeah, so they definitely still have eyes on this guy.
All right. Well, let's talk about ways that, they could possibly stop this car, on surface streets. We talk about pit maneuvers and, to do a pit maneuver
the 57 now.
Okay, it looks like they're going to get on the freeway. So, pit maneuver obviously probably out of the question.
Guys, you think everybody just saw that, bro?
Like the
where's the cops?
Really want to get to this person. They are not relinquishing this to the CHP, as I told you. They're keeping this one, and they've been on it since earlier. And whatever happened, this want of assault with a deadly weapon.
Guys, here we go.
Just curious because Mike, you got to think what precipitated this to the extent.
Let's go. X-Force boy, play in the chat.
They really want to get to this person.
Let's go, twin.
There is someone else in this truck. Maybe.
XQC's not even live.
Maybe there's someone in the passenger
seat. They were
seat.
debating, bro.
There's more to the story.
What the fuck?
Obviously, there is that we don't know about. We're we're trying to get to those details right now, but.
Here we go, chat.
They're not, and I will say, as far as
I'm about to start it. 10 seconds on the clock in a sec.
It really depends on the agency and what the information that they have is. Clearly, they have much more information.
Oh, I got the hiccups again.
I will say that Orange County is generally more
off.
aggressive with things like pit maneuvers and spikes. So I think that we did get to some spots.
10 seconds on the clock. 10 seconds on the clock.
So they may have made the command decision to not do that at this point, and that would be because of the want, because of what this guy is wanted for. You spin.
Oh my God!
We talked about this before, but you do these pit maneuvers, and the idea is you spin the car around. First of all, this is a little bit of a top-heavy truck, right? So you run the risk of flipping it, as we are negotiating now back on what freeway? The 91. But you run that risk, and then you also run the risk if you do successfully spin him around. Now he's facing you, right? And if he's got a gun, if that's the weapon that was used,
we don't know that exactly.
Right. Then all of a sudden these officers are right in the line of fire. So they always weigh that. If a pit maneuver is worth it, if that's too dangerous for the officers, what's the previous behavior of this guy? Those are all things they take into consideration. And knowing Orange County law enforcement the way I do, and just kind of the way they handle pursuits, I think that if they wanted to do the pit maneuver, we would see them a lot closer to his bumper. We would see them itching for that opportunity when we're on surface streets. And I just don't see that. I do see them kind of holding back a little bit. They're certainly there. They're certainly chasing this guy on the freeway.
There's so many places that people could go. Let me try and get the outer view.
There's a unit right there, which again, if they wanted to try to do a spike strip, I mean, we've been on State College so many times. They probably could have set that up. But again, that is another situation where an officer has to be in front of the suspect. And that's just
I don't understand, right? I know the cop doesn't want to hit the car, damage the car,
there that is hot on his tail. There's a bunch of them down there. They're all right behind him.
Driving.
Wrong side of the road now. Wow. Okay. So
oh yeah, no reckless driving. No reckless driving. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, here's where the juice starts.
That is going to slow law enforcement down a little bit.
Here we go.
He is, still kind of right there as you go through that intersection, but that makes them nervous.
Oh
right?
yeah,
this
going
on the
guy's
wrong
getting
side of
it
the road
now.
like that is certainly very dangerous.
Yeah.
All those cars and drivers who have no idea what's happening behind them, and then all of a sudden,
I know. Why haven't there been spikes once? Like I don't get that.
If they were to follow that closely, you just never know what could happen, and that's the legal nature of police pursuits.
Scooby, I saw your PFP.
They backed out of doing.
Oh, I won! Hey, next game, chat.
And it was just started again.
Here we go.
Exclamation point! Play in the chat. Right, exactly. And Suze, I want to play that. Play. College did attempt to spike. Jackie's got it for us right there. So watch as he comes off the freeway. Oh, there it is. There it is. See it? Right there, and then they pull it out. So he missed it, but they had it on the off-ramp, and there's that unit that was setting it up.
Wait, I'm not listening.
That
what
was a
happened?
Good thought, and I wondered, remember, because we were saying...
Wait, they almost set something up. So, yo, this is a crazy chase. We just have ADHD.
They noticed that pattern.
10 seconds on the clock.
Off the freeway, and that was the exit where he was doing it, and so that's why you saw the officer there putting out those spike strips.
Oh my God, that car pulling out.
It looks like they did miss.
Oh my God.
Like Mike was saying, it's difficult to do. It's not easy.
Oh my God, he turned across the whole thing.
To find a pattern of where this person is traveling, first of all, which is difficult to do in and of itself, because you almost have to plan for that ahead of time and almost predict where they're going to end up. So really, that is such a skill.
Guys, do we like this multitasking?
Something like that, but it looks like they did miss.
Is it big enough?
8:30, and
is the screen big enough, or should we pause marbles for a second?
You got to negotiate with all the other drivers that are on the road.
Yeah.
No one else
for me, it's fine because I'm on the computer.
Go the right way.
For, like,
and, spike strips are such a difficult
okay?
thing for law enforcement to do sometimes, because especially when he's coming off of when he's coming off the freeway like that, he's going at a slower speed and can see it.
Sure, and they have to not be visible to them, right? And say, "Ooh, there's an officer there."
But in this situation, to not
my God, man!
As we are on Chapman.
Dishes and first taco as well.
We're going to be coming into the city of Fullerton right now. We are westbound on Chapman in the city of Fullerton.
It's good on mobile? All right, bless up.
This is breaking
I got to
news.
get off soon, Chad. I got to do college assignments. Better do it at 11:59.
The want tonight, assault with a deadly weapon on a big rig. The details are unclear as to exactly what happened and what the circumstances are of that want. But we do know that this person has had a pattern of where they've been traveling tonight. They have stayed in the Anaheim, Fullerton, this area, State College Boulevard, this in northern Orange County for a very long time now, getting onto the 91 freeway multiple times and then getting off on surface streets in the city of Anaheim and in Fullerton in North Orange County multiple times. So
are the cops trying to stall him out for gas?
Sometimes we do see pursuit suspects staying in the areas that they are familiar with because they know the back streets, the alleys, how to get to where, shortcuts and things like that, and just relatively more comfortable just knowing the streets. Whereas in another area,
Dante, Daddy, hop in my bed.
They don't know if they're going to run into a dead end or not, which oftentimes happens, and that's when the police catch up to them. But the Anaheim Police Department, they have been chasing this person for quite some time now.
Yeah, they have Dish first place.
Information about it. We're still trying to get some details.
Scooby's going to get the second.
Very wide left turn there.
Oh, I missed it. I think they almost hit someone.
So there have been some close calls on surface streets. And Mike, you just wonder why.
Guys, if you tag me, put DanteZupp. So it comes up orange.
Why not get away?
It's got to be something. I mean, who knows what these guys are thinking? But I would almost venture that it's like he's familiar-ish with the area. One of these Orange County law enforcement agencies, we believe it's Anaheim PD, started the chase. He has kind of been
Scooby Taco, last one of the Grand Prix. Here we go.
I mean, to want to stay in this area. We've seen chases all the time that go where we clearly.
Let's go. Get in here.
They start making rash decisions. They pull into.
Actually, hold on. I might not be ready.
All of those things. So this guy may just want to be where he knows where he's going, so that it doesn't, it doesn't. Makes him feel more comfortable, but to law enforcement, that gives them
he's still driving. I'm glad we're doing marbles.
Spike strips. And okay, so Susie, I'm looking at some video.
Oh my God, he scrolls. Oh my God, he scrolls through.
As we negotiate another turn there live, he threw something out the window. So he gets in the left-hand turn pocket, and something green comes out the window. Green, and there's another white.
That's smoking that za! That's smoking that za! That's what he's doing, bitch. He's playing Schedule 1. Something green. Are you kidding me?
Hard to tell what it was.
Guys, hard to tell what it was, my ass.
Ooh, wrong side of the road.
Wrong side
Oh my God, yeah, no reckless driving, by the way. No reckless driving.
That's where he threw it out.
He is
There was
going
the
out in
spike strip
circles.
from earlier.
Okay.
They drew spikes and missed it so bad.
We've seen wrong side of the road.
Oh my
Obviously,
God,
it's
what are
very,
you
very
doing?
concerning for law enforcement here and the other motorists, especially when you don't have, when you have a median like that in the middle, you can't cut back over. It's harder for drivers to get out of the way of this guy, especially we're going 50 miles an hour here, wrong way on state.
Oh!
Yeah. Real close. All right, at least we're back on the right side of the street now.
And looks like police right there.
Oh my God, they're both right behind him. Yo, you gotta pull out in front of him now, yo. What? Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
A pit maneuver.
Oh! Oh! So bad, bro. Come on. And there was a car in front of him. That's when you're gonna do it. These guys are oh!
Wow.
Close to that intersection.
Wow!
Anaheim wants it though now.
Oh my God. Yo, these cops are so dumb. Yo, these cops are actually dumb. That was the worst time to pit. That was the worst time to pit. What are they doing?
They're going to go for another one, aren't they?
Yeah, they're going to
my
try
God.
another one real quick.
Come on, bro.
Marvin in my ears in the helicopter tonight. We're approaching the Disneyland TFR. I want to ask Marvin and our pilot Chris, who are doing a great job tonight, if we can try to climb to get on top of it. For anyone who knows what that is, that puts us up at about 3,000 feet to get on top of the Disneyland
he's fucked.
TFR. So
Oh,
we'll
he's
see if they can work
fucked.
with SoCal Approach to do that as we kind of look at this. Otherwise, we're going to be looking at it from quite a
JC
distance
missed.
here.
Oh, he's fucked. Oh my God, they're getting out. Oh my God, he's cooked.
You see those Anaheim PD officers opening the door with their guns drawn.
Oh!
Look at that.
Hit him! Oh!
I have never
Oh my
seen that
God!
before.
The cop hit a bystander.
Never mind,
The cops are so dumb. Oh my God! LAPD, what are you doing? Smoking crack.
Tonight, something I've never
Oh
seen
my!
on News. They actually pushed and rammed the car.
He pushed the car into another car. Are they dumb? Yo, that's crazy, bro.
And I thought they were maybe just going to try to box them in.
Oh my God! The cops are so bad. All right, that was the Grand Prix. We'll see the winner of the Grand Prix after.
Now we've got some damage to the side of the truck here.
Oh my God! Yeah, there's a big dent. There's a big dent.
Maybe they popped the tire doing that or something.
Oh my
that would
God,
bring this chase to an
man.
end a little bit, faster here as we are continuing southbound.
What are they
just
doing?
Kind of paralleling the 57.
Oh my God!
They're southbound State College.
Oh!
And again, SkyCal
That was W movement, yo. W movement.
Just outside of the
Yo,
restrictions
I
for
think because
Disneyland.
they
We're now
rammed the
allowed to fly 3
car,
miles
it
around
shrunk
or
the
3,000
car
feet above
width.
Disneyland. We have to stay
So now
outside
it
of
can
that
fit
perimeter.
through.
It's
The
just a
tire pop.
long-standing- It's called a TFR, but really it's permanent.
No,
on
did
the right
it?
side of the screen here, we're going to show you the replay from that pit maneuver. The first one where they just kind of kissed the bumper really close there.
Oh
Susie,
yeah,
I
is
want you
it
to
his
see on the
right
right side of the
tire?
screen, the top right
Is
side
it
of
his
the screen,
back
the
right
speedometer
tire?
From SkyCal.
Oh
They tried
no!
that pit maneuver at
Look
almost
at this!
50
Look!
miles
Look!
an hour.
Look!
Surface streets.
Yeah, on
Right
surface.
into
Here's
another
where they start pushing him. Look at that. They try to
car!
box him in a little bit. The guy is driving.
Oh
so he
my
hits the
God,
gas,
2
and that's what causes
cars.
the officer to push him. Almost gets him pinned in against
The
that,
officer
electrical box
let
there,
him get
but he
out,
keeps
by the way.
going.
The officer pushed him out,
Just
by the way.
Incredible,
Yeah, and Marvin
Incredible. Yeah, that's a good word.
So
Incredible.
that is what I was hoping.
There's a
for,
fucking killer on the loose.
kind of
This is
scooted him
incredible,
like that.
guys.
Hopefully that contains. It looks like there may be a little bit of smoke coming out of the
What
back
are we
of
doing
the
here? Let's go.
truck
Get it
there.
grippy.
So,
Get it
Car's looking a
grippy.
little wobbly now.
excuse me.
Excuse you.
So yeah, as he's
Hey, stop at 5 Guys, bro.
That's what we hope for.
McDonald's?
Is
Hey,
that the
fill
car
up some
starts to come to the
gas.
table
People
before
in their
he,
cars are like,
hits
what the
anybody.
fuck
But
is
again,
going
50
on
miles
right
an
now?
hour is
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, 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 oi,
You
oi.
do one, and then they're on to you.
Oh
So
my
every time that
God.
officer tries to get up to his left
He's
side,
the
guy
truck
catches
is
on
driving
and
in
veers
front
to
of
the
him,
left,
bruh.
kind of preventing that officer from effectuating that
I
pit
don't wanna
Damn,
glorify
he
any
good.
stories, of course,
Oh
but
my
the way
God.
that they're driving, it almost leads me to believe that they've been through this before. Like they know what they're doing. Like pressing on the gas as a
He was on the
police
news last
vehicle
week doing
is
this.
pushing
Y'all
your
ain't
car sideways and
He's
just,
slowing down, I think. 40
accelerating
miles
on
an
the gas.
hour?
And then,
All right, 50,
knowing
50.
that if you keep accelerating
Yo, he's gonna be
outside of
cooked.
the
This
pit,
tire?
then,
Oh
out
my
of the
God, every
pit,
time
that
they go
you
through a red
keep
light,
going.
man.
And it's just incredible
Holy
to see this happening
my.
right now.
Think about it though.
Anaheim
Every
Police
time he goes
Department,
through a
you
red
see
light, there's a
many-
chance someone's,
Techniques.
Wow, techniques tonight from
Oh!
spike strips off the freeway to pit maneuvers off the freeway.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
There's no car. Put it.
Here we go.
Go! Oh my God, man! This guy's so dumb. You're gonna hit.
Usually the max speed.
You're gonna hit the. Oh my God! Yo, helicopter.
That's where they're comfortable doing it without the car.
They're gonna pit him when there's 20 cars around, but when there's a lane of no cars, they're not gonna pit him.
Is giving out.
Oh my God! What are they doing?
Updates to their officers. They're not involved in this, but they're letting their officers, keep briefed on it, especially with the amount of time he's been on the freeway.
Fuck.
They are reporting tonight that he is armed. So that is a big play in this. And remember, the original want on this is assault with a deadly weapon against the big rig.
This might be TOS.
We don't know what that
we might
means.
See someone get killed.
We don't know exactly how that.
I might gotta shut the stream off. I might get banned.
What the weapon was that was used.
Oh my God! Red light every time.
Is now letting their officers know tonight that they do believe that he is armed.
Okay.
We certainly again don't know how they know that. Exactly
like
what
that,
he
man.
With.
Which makes
oh my God!
Like this,
the cop is like catching up to him, and then he like trails him again. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
Mike, how
what are you
doing? A weapon could make all the difference in them attempting a pit maneuver or not.
Let's go.
Because should that car turn around and that person could be
my
using
God,
the
there's
weapon
another
on the
cop.
officers that are facing them now. But
oh my God, what the fuck?
Really getting aggressive.
Lock in, twin.
Tonight, wanting to bring
hey! If you're watching the stream, go left.
Techniques as we've seen live here on KCAL News at 8. Including yet what we believe is another pit maneuver by this lead car here, and
he's going. I can't see though. L angle.
None of them have stopped them so far.
Oh my God!
Even a push.
Yeah.
Even
this cop though is so bad. The cop goes to pit maneuver. The escaper it just steps on the gas a little bit. And then it keeps the cop behind. The cop has got to step on the gas.
We've also heard from the CHP.
Here we go. Oh my God! But there's a car right there. Oh my God!
That would have. I understand why they want to bring this to an end, but there were so many cars right there that would have been dangerous.
Yeah, no shit. Oh my God!
Close to that intersection.
That's the thing with these.
Oh my God! Oh my God! W awareness from that
to save themselves in a situation. So that they're protected too.
And innocent drivers.
Oh my God, man! This guy's crazy.
He is ready to assist. They will have canines ready.
W movement.
Should this guy get out?
Yo, with a popped tire, I don't think his tires popped.
I'm sure Anaheim's got canines involved in this.
He's going quick, man.
They're ready to release dogs and have this guy, try to make a run for it from the dogs if that is what the situation might be.
But that means the dog might
basically,
get
the freeway that we are going to be approaching here, this is going to be the 22. So we're at the city drive. We just passed the outlets at Orange.
Okay, so we're in Orange.
Yeah, and we are now going to come towards us. So I think he's going to be
three cops on his ass.
Eastbound turn on Memory Lane.
Come on, they gotta do it right here. There you go. About time, bro. 20 years late. Yeah, about time. Oh, it's over. Oh my God, the whole squad. Look, the whole squad. 10 cars.
And look at all
the whole squad.
And that's what's causing.
Oh my God, they're all out. Oh yeah, it's cooked. Oh my God, it's smoking. What if all the cars blow up? What if this car blows up and causes a chain reaction? Yo, these cops are so bad. This could have been stopped 20 minutes ago.
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Okay, so
whoa! TOS!
Came from the.
Oh my God, he's dead. Oh, he's done. Oh my God, guys, he's done. Guys, shots fired. Wow, David, you good.
Especially if they know.
David said, "Sorry, I'm running from the cops in my shitbox."
Before they're even approaching.
Guys, I mean, I don't see anything.
As you see, the Anaheim Police Department, they just went right up.
He's dead. He's done. Wasted. No, he dead. He dead. Oh my God, they smoked him.
From the person.
Does she ever stop talking?
The driver of this car is armed. Unclear if there is another person in this car tonight. We don't know if there is anyone else, but as far as
I think he's dead.
This person wanted for assault with a deadly
weapon. Where would he be, in the
passenger? Coming to an end tonight on Memory Lane and the City Drive.
Damn, on the Memory Lane. Damn, bro, guys, TOS, guys.
45 minutes to an hour or so. And
oh my God, F in the fucking chat.
Right
yo, W Chase, bro, that was fire. Holy fuck. Yo, the replay? Oh my God. Yo, they should have done this. They could have done this so many times. This cop right here needs to be fired. I mean, he got him in the end, but this cop right near, maybe not fired, moving in the back of the fucking line. He was probably listening to my song. All right. In third place,